The Palm Beaches, simply paradise. With sun-drenched sand and surf, there's always an exciting new place to learn and explore. My family came down to Florida every year, and we came to the Palm Beaches. We just loved being on the beach and enjoying the area. So now here I am today, living in Florida, loving the lifestyle, waking up every day with beautiful sunshine. The beach, being able to play golf all the time. I love that everyone wants to come visit me. So with this show, I want to share with everyone all the wonderful events that there are in the Palm Beaches. I want to share this beautiful lifestyle, the lifestyle you can't even imagine until you live here. Just think about the possibilities. World-class shopping, dining, stunning luxury real estate, amazing events, a sizzling art scene. And did I mention sports? It's more than a place to have fun in the sun. It's a lifestyle you won't believe. I'm your host, Linda Bright. Join me now and let's experience the bright life of the Palm Beaches. The streets of West Palm Beach are transformed into a showcase for stunning original art at the 14th annual Downtown West Palm Beach Art Festival.
We have approximately 110 amazing artists in every medium and every category that you can imagine. We've been here 14 years in a row, so it's pretty well established. The locals know it, they love it. We have something for just about everyone.
April is the perfect time for all kinds of art to bloom here on South Rosemary Ave.
We have painting in every category you can imagine, from acrylic paint to palette paint. We've got watercolors, and we also have every type of jewelry, from real comfortable everyday jewelry to very fine jewelry.
Everywhere you look, it's a feast for the eyes. You can browse for hours looking at all the beautiful artwork and chat with the artists. Andrew Muckler's bold, colorful work is centered around spirituality.
There's a lot of symbols in my artwork and a lot of sacred geometry, which is, really fun for people to just interpret it.
So tell me about your technique. It's so special.
I use a common technique called wood burning. So if you look here, you can kind of see the burnt wood in the middle of these sunflowers here.
Yeah.
But all of these sunflowers are 100% carved into the wood, and then it's just painted with acrylic paint. Cool thing about that is people kind of see the depth, and so it's almost like the picture jumps out at you, but it's a nice little surprise.
Just across the way is modern artist Marvin Murphy.
Murph,
hey, Linda,
great to see you.
Great to see you too. Thanks for stopping by.
Murph's multi-dimensional mixed media pieces are real crowd pleasers.
They're all original pieces, acrylic paint on canvas. I use big palette knives and putty knives and drag the paint and carve in it. And then when I get an interesting background, then I sit back and I look and I'll go from there and keep layering. But I don't have a plan. I just start laying down paint, and I painted a long time, so I just kind of paint instinctively and see what happens.
Murph tours with his 4 daughters, who all have followed in his footsteps. He calls them the Murphettes.
They grew up in the art show world, I guess. I always tell people they were always getting in my paints when they were little kids, and it's paid off now.
You can browse at the art festival for hours, and there are showstoppers everywhere you look. This amazing glasswork is inspired by the sea.
When you hold them up to the light shines right through them.
It looks like a wave.
It is. They're all beautiful waves with the crest on top.
This bronze sculpture was also a hit. Artist Nnamdi Okonkwo is from Georgia.
I have been a sculptor since I got out of school, and that was about 20 years ago. Being an artist is kind of a lonely profession. You're in your studio and you're creating something that you feel like creating, and to hear someone else embrace it, it feels like they are embracing you.
Embrace the artists, then you're in the perfect location to grab a bite to eat and check out the downtown shops.
It gives everybody an easy stroll to come. It's a couple hours to spend. Then they'll go shopping and go have lunch and enjoy it, come back and buy some more art.
And here's good news. If you missed the art festival in April, there's another one in the fall, just in time for holiday shopping. One of my favorite places to explore is Riverbend Park in northern Palm Beach County. Hiking these trails is like stepping back in time, immersing oneself in the essence of old Florida. With more than 600 acres of lush landscape, there is so much to see and do. There are trails for horseback riding and biking. And you can watch all kinds of wildlife in their natural habitat. And who wouldn't enjoy a lazy canoe trip down the Loxahatchee River?
We're at the headwaters of the Loxahatchee, and Loxahatchee River flows all the way to the Atlantic Ocean at Jupiter Inlet. You could get in a canoe right here and paddle all the way to the ocean if you had the time.
Adjacent to Riverbend Park is Loxahatchee River Battlefield Park. History buffs are drawn to the scene of battles from the Second Seminole War. You can even see reenactments.
It's a place of reflection for a lot of folks that have served in the military, as well as the Seminole tribe of Florida helps us with events and things. So it's a special place for a lot of people.
People come from all over to visit the beautiful parks, like our two special guests with us today from California, Paul Green and Kate Austin. You may recognize them from their many roles on TV and in films. But their passion has always been healthy living and spending time in the great outdoors.
There are so many incredible benefits to nature. I mean, we both grew up in nature. Kate's Australian, and I'm Canadian. I grew up on like a small farm with our parents always pushing us outside.
Actually, when I was really young, my mother, every time I got sick, she would make me go hiking straight into nature, and instantly everything would feel better.
That connection to nature inspired them to form their company, Freedom Alchemist. The mission: to help create a life you love. That means giving people the tools they need to live well, age well, and heal.
When our clients come to us, if they're really sick or their body's out of balance, nature is one of the quickest places to get them back with their hormones being balanced. And just by putting your bare feet on earth, you can calm the electrical circuits in your body. And by walking through the trees, you start to get a reflection of who you are in relationship to nature.
Paul and Kate believe the alchemy method helps people make real change that lasts.
When it comes to the body and how to detoxify, how to move through really challenging things that people are dealing with in their bodies, to really come out the other side with a lot of strength and power and vitality and energy, which is really what so many people are lacking in this stressful time in our lives.
Kate and Paul cherish family time to rest and recharge. And Riverbend Park doesn't disappoint.
What's up there?
That's a big tree. This is the tree of tears.
What's so wonderful about this place is that the pathways are really easy. So you can we have a little 2-year-old, so it's important for us to be able to easily bring him along.
It's really great to be here in Riverbend Park in Palm Beach County. There's this land and the story of this land, the raw nature. I learned a little bit about, some of the old history here just recently, and it's inspiring. And it's like, hopefully we can learn from it. Should we go under the bridge? Look at that white bird.
Look at this bird over here. Ooh.
It's so still connected to exactly what it was. And so that's what's such a special thing to be here and adventuring through this park.
Kate and Paul love their time at Riverbend, and you will too. Engage your senses and get lost in the natural beauty here. Admission is free, and the adventure is unlimited. These beautiful horses are poetry in motion, and you can watch them work their magic at Wellington International. Thousands of riders come from all over the world to compete in a venue that spans more than 111 acres with 18 state-of-the-art competition arenas. If you love horses, the Winter Equestrian Festival is the place to be.
Wellington's Winter Equestrian Festival is special because it is the largest and longest running horse show in North America, and depending on who you ask, also the world.
From Pony Island, where young riders compete, to the arenas hosting world-class equestrians, you'll find every level of competition here.
We are one of the very few places where competitors of any age and also of any ability level can compete. So every single day you have very young children or even adults sometimes that are learning how to ride, competing alongside some of the top-ranked athletes in the world that use the Winter Equestrian Festival not only as a competition ground for the start of their equestrian season, but also as a training venue as well.
Equestrian Carl Cook won his event today. He has competed here 6 times.
Well, obviously the weather is great. And, you know, it's such a center and mecca for our sport. And so when you come here, there's so many other riders that push you and challenge you. And you get to compete against the best in the world in a great location. And, you know, it makes us all better.
All of these well-bred horses need a safe and secure place to stay while they're here, and Wellington doesn't disappoint. Many picturesque farms have luxury barns on their property, like Carlswood Farm and iCandyland South.
I always joke with people that when I die, I want to come back as a horse that comes to Wellington. Sometimes they're so spectacular, it's hard to believe that horses live in them.
Winter in Wellington. Just look around. It's the perfect time and place for everything equestrian. And that also means shopping. So tell us where these beautiful products are made.
So everything you see here is handmade in Lake Como. We're happy to have wonderful equestrians who support luxury but want to look good and have a fun time with their equestrian prints. So they come and love the lightweight pieces that they can just throw on with a great pair of jeans and still look fabulous around the stables.
The equestrian theme is everywhere, in beautiful jewelry, stunning home goods, and original art.
This one, Mascara, she's a friend of mine's polo horse, and I walked into the stable and she was just like looking at me so pretty one day, and the next day I was like, okay, this horse is special.
When the sun goes down, the crowds come out for Saturday Night Lights. Ride the Italian carousel, have a bite to eat, enjoy the competition or the live entertainment. There's not a bad seat in the house, and you can't beat the price of admission.
We are free and open to the public 5 days a week. If you attend one of our Saturday Night Light events, it's only $20 to park, so you can bring your whole family very affordably. There's really something that you can see at every level, and it's also really special to know that horses are facilitating that kind of passion for people no matter where they are in life.
The equestrian lifestyle is just one more thing that makes the Palm Beaches special. From Wellington to the Palm Beach waterways. Who doesn't love a fast ride in a boat built for speed? That love of all things nautical brings thousands to the Palm Beach International Boat Show every year.
The Palm Beach International Boat Show is amazing. It's one of the top boat shows in the entire world, and it's right here in our community in Palm Beach County, right here at the beautiful West Palm Beach waterfront.
The boat show drops anchor here every March. You can wander all day, shopping, dining, and exploring all the great exhibits. Over 800 boats of all kinds are docked here at this exciting show. It's a boat lover's dream.
We have dinghies, we have 20-foot boats, we have 30-foot boats, but we have some fun cocktail barges with live music.
They have more than 200 luxury super yachts. We went aboard the Liberty.
The Liberty is a 2012 187-foot Trinity built in New Orleans. There's 6 staterooms, the owner's cabin and 5 guests. VIP staterooms are queen size. Actually, all the other 4 staterooms are kings.
Living the super yacht lifestyle is easy because many of these beauties are available for charter.
Over the past several years, we've seen an explosion to this area for the super yachts. Some of the biggest boats and most beautiful boats in the world are here. It's great to see that the entire industry has recognized Palm Beach County as a global destination for yachting. So we're excited to be here.
Visitors are amazed at all the different types of boats and the toys that go with them.
When you go out and charter a boat, what do you want? You want toys to play with. You want to be able to enjoy the water. So all of these products that you're looking at here, we supply the big yachts that are on charter or anybody that has a boat.
Want to fly? Women's world champion Christian Smoyer has what it takes to soar.
You know, it's amazing because you're up above, you can see so much in the water, and then I just get the best view of everything. So here at the Palm Beach Boat Show, I got to see all of Palm Beach. I get to see a lot of the boat show from a very different angle, so it's wonderful. It's awesome here. You know, they have all of your water sports needs, anything you need, boat-wise, fun-wise, all of your water needs, and so I get to be here and fly and have the time of my life.
From high-flying fun to the golden age of motorboating, this beautifully crafted mahogany runabout is a reminder of the rich history of yachting in the Palm Beaches.
So we're sitting in a 1995 modern classic runabout, and this boat was built in Florida, and it's a replica of a design by John L. Hackert. He built boats that would be considered equivalent to like a Rolls-Royce in the auto world.
This boat is a modern classic featuring today's technology.
Kind of has the best of both worlds, this amazing original quality vintage styling and craftsmanship, but then you have underneath it is a modern power, modern propulsion that gives you, you know, amazing performance for a boat that looks like this. It's really quite unique.
More than 50,000 people got caught up in the fun at the Palm Beach International Boat Show, and the planning has already begun for next year's big event. You might want to start making your plans to visit then too. Now let's take our show on the road. April in West Palm Beach means one thing for car enthusiasts. It's when Barrett-Jackson hits the fast lane to the Sunshine State.
Welcome to Barrett-Jackson. We love Florida. And Palm Beach checks a lot of boxes. The beach, the breakers, all the great hotels that are there, the restaurants. When our customers come to a destination, we want to be a place you would want to go to even if the auction wasn't there. And that's why we chose Palm Beach. And just the whole surrounding area from Wellington to Jupiter, it's just absolutely gorgeous.
For 3 days, the South Florida Fairgrounds plays host to the world's greatest car collector auctions. It's the ultimate automotive lifestyle event.
We're on our 21st year here, and what people look for is the lifestyle that is Barrett-Jackson. We have over 600 cars selling at all no reserve. That means every car is selling.
For those who want to buy, Barrett-Jackson's Palm Beach auction is action-packed. Collectors gather here to bid on all kinds of cars, from sports models to classics. Barrett-Jackson is a must for gearheads of all ages. Here's one of their winners, a beautiful 1965 Shelby Cobra. I even got to try it on for size.
Crank the key all the way over.
Doug loves to get under the hood with these super performance and Shelby cars. He looks forward to the Barrett-Jackson show every year.
Getting to meet new people and getting to educate people on what we do in our cars, that's really fun for me because I love the history that we have.
There is automotive history on display here. Some models are decades old. These pristine classics are simply stunning. Some are stars. Oh, and here we are, one of my personal favorites, the Aston Martin DB6. Everyone loves the Aston Martins from the James Bond films. And you might remember this gorgeous 1967 Ford Mustang. The Eleanor Tribute Edition had a feature role in the movie Gone in 60 Seconds. So many cars, there are old favorites. A Camaro, oh, beautiful. And some that will take you down the road to memory lane. Oh my goodness, look at this car. My father had this car in one of his car dealerships when I was growing up. Getting up close to all of these amazing cars gives you a thrill. But taking a ride in one is even better. Hi, I'm Linda Bright.
Hi, I'm Michael.
Nice to meet you.
It's very nice to meet you.
The Dodge Thrill Ride is a total adrenaline rush.
The thrill rides are awesome. Anybody that comes in to the Barrett-Jackson auction can come out and see us at our Dodge Thrill Rides, and it's free. And we're going to take them out on the track, and we're going to give them a drift ride. We're going to be a whole lot of sideways, a whole lot of smoke, and this track, pretty darn fast.
So buckle up and hang on tight.
See what you think. I can promise you nobody leaves without a smile on their face.
Wow, that was fun. A thrill of a lifetime. Locals and road trippers look forward to the Barrett-Jackson show and auction all year long. And you can find it happening every April right here in the beautiful Palm Beaches. Next up, it's time to tee off. It's official. Golf is more than a pastime in the Palm Beaches. It's a passion.
Palm Beach County is the golf capital of the world. We have over 160 golf courses. And if you lined up every hole, it's the radius of the earth. Everybody comes here to play golf, and they stay here. They come to PGA National because we have 5 golf courses where they can play. If you're a beginner and you know, as a golfer, I want to grow the game of golf, you have to make it easily accessible to people. We also have an organization called the First Tee of the Palm Beaches, which is at Dyer Park, another park right around the corner from here, which serves kids, seniors, veterans, disabled. So we're also a county that is accessible no matter what your abilities are.
And now there's a new place to get hooked on. It's The Nest, a stunning par 3 open access golf course in Palm Beach Gardens.
It opened officially in August 2023. We had a grand opening back in July where the city professionals and the city staff came out to enjoy this beautiful view and this beautiful venue. And I hope that everyone is able to come out and enjoy it as well.
The par 3 course is perfect for beginners and golfers like me who want to work on their game. Oops.
Anybody who has never touched a club can come here and have just as much fun as somebody that practices every day.
Casey Mitchell fell in love with golf at the tender age of 8.
I grew up playing the links at Boynton Beach. That was our home course in high school. And if I didn't have that, who knows what I would have ended up getting into, So golf was it for me.
She's now the general manager of Sandhill Crane Golf Club and The Nest.
We had discussed the options, and we landed on an 18-hole par 3, Jack Nicklaus design, 3,100 yards, 30,000 square foot putting green, a 2-story driving range with TrackMan technology, and some additional practice facilities and another clubhouse. We have a beautiful 60,000 square foot grass tee for the players that really want to work on their game.
Casey spends her days tending to the business of running the busy golf courses, whether it's in the pro shop or checking to make sure the grounds equipment is in perfect working order. But she took time out to play a round of golf with me, Palm Beach County Commissioner Maria Marino, and Palm Beach Gardens Vice Mayor Dana Middleton. Casey showed us why The Nest is a little slice of heaven.
So it's 3,100 yards. It's not a typical par 3. There's a lot of elevation change out there, about 25 feet. So it's the graphics that you get from our 16th hole, 17th hole, and 18th hole are beautiful, really breathtaking.
Open access courses like The Nest are a great choice for visitors.
Right now our putting green is at no charge. It's 30,000 square feet. We change the holes weekly. There's 9 holes that you can put on. It's like a putting course. So that is complimentary. And then all of our practice facilities, as far as our other putting green, our short game green, and the bunker that you can hit out of is also complimentary.
And if you want lessons, instruction is always available from beginner level to pro. So come on out, work on your game, and have fun. It's easy at The Nest. That was exhilarating and so much fun, whether it's grabbing a seat at an annual event or taking the time to explore the best places to dine, shop, and tee off. The Palm Beaches are the ultimate lifestyle destination. There's so much to discover, and we're just getting started. I'm Linda Bright. Thanks for joining us. We're looking forward to seeing you again soon for the bright life of the Palm Beaches.